Let's hear it for the graduating class of December 2020. Things may seem very different from past SFA commencements that you've attended, but they're not as confusing as they seem. You've got a card that gives you instructions, and we're going to go over that. This will help guide you through the ceremony. Very important, you listen carefully to the person with the microphone. Now, you've already accomplished number one. You've already taken your seat. Number two, you remain seated until the speaker asks you to rise for the presentation of the mace. And then you sit down when instructed. At each stage of the ceremony, you'll be given instructions by the person with the microphone. You're going to move from the floor to the stage, and we're going to practice this part. When you receive the following instructions, please respond. Candidates for the master's degree, please rise. Thank you. You may be seated. You'll then hear, candidates for the master's degree, please come forward, and you will look to your ushers who will help you know when to move out to the aisle. Candidates for the bachelor's degree, please rise. Thank you. You may be seated. That was an appropriate response. You'll then hear, candidates for the bachelor's degree, please come forward. Your ushers will help you know when to move to the aisle and come down to the stage. When you get to the stage, you will hand your name card to the person on the stage with the scanner. And while you're coming down to the stage, you're going to maintain social distancing. The ushers will assist you with this as well. You hand your name card to the person on the stage with the scanner, and their name will be called from that card. You'll receive your diploma tube from the registrar, and then you'll pause with your mask on for a photo with your dean. You walk to the opposite end of the stage and then exit at the ramp. You take your photo, stop for a photo after you exit the stage, and this is number 6 on your card. Maintain social distancing while waiting to have your official photo taken. After you have taken your photo, you will return to your seat after walking around the floor of the Coliseum. Please respect your classmates and give your classmates the same respect that you receive by returning to your seat and remaining seated until all of your classmates have crossed the stage. At the end of the ceremony, you will flip your SFA ring when instructed and move your tassel when instructed. We're going to sing the school song, and then you will depart the Coliseum as your section is called and exit the Coliseum promptly. Important note, the diplomas will be mailed in approximately 6 to 8 weeks. The ceremony will begin shortly. Congratulations.
Will the guests please be seated? We ask that the candidates, faculty, and platform party members please stand for the presentation of the mace. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? In preparation for the presentation and posting of the colors and the playing of our national anthem, please stand and remove any hats or other headdress and place your right hand over your heart in salute to our nation's flag. Today's color guard is provided by the Stephen F. Austin State University Department of Military Science. These young men and women will soon join the ranks of over 600 officers appointed from SFA and lead American soldiers across the globe in defense of our freedom. The national colors are being posted by the Stephen F. Austin State University Army ROTC Color Guard.
The Color Guard is comprised of members of the Lumberjack Battalion Color Guard.
Good evening. Please be seated. I'm Steve Bullard, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. On behalf of our faculty, staff, and students, I'm very pleased to welcome you to the December 2020 commencement at Stephen F. Austin State University. It's wonderful to see so many people here to celebrate the accomplishments of our students. Please know that the COVID-19 pandemic has brought a different look to a number of different SFA traditions this year, and this commencement ceremony is certainly no exception. Our seating arrangement is quite different, and traditional activities like the academic processional and handshakes will not occur today. However, we are very excited to acknowledge our graduates, and we're happy to have the opportunity to participate in this ceremony with you and commemorate such a significant and noteworthy milestone in their lives. At this time, I'd like to introduce the platform party. I shall ask each individual to stand as introduced and to remain standing until all are introduced so that we might recognize them together. To my left, on the top row, is Dr. Brian Murphy, Dean, College of Liberal and Applied Arts. Dr. Addison Buddy Himes, Dean, College of Fine Arts. Dr. Pauline Sampson, Dean of Research and Graduate Studies. Ms. Linda Langham, to my left on the front row is Ms. Linda Langham, Registrar. And to my right is Dr. Scott Gordon, President, and Mr. Matthew Cotton, Sign Language Interpreter. Beginning to my left on the first row on the floor is Ms. Jennifer Winston, Board of Regents from Lufkin. Mr. Tom Mason, Board of Regents from Dallas. Ms. Karen Gant, Board of Regents from McKinney. Mr. David Alders, Board of Regents from Nacogdoches. Ms. Ireland Bramhall, Board of Regents, Student Representative from Ennis. Beginning to my left on the second row of the floor, Dr. Danny Gallant, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Steve Westbrook, Vice President for University Affairs. Dr. Mark Guidry, Associate Provost. Dr. Judy Abbott, Dean, James I. Perkins College of Education. And beginning to my left on the third row on the floor, Dr. Mashara Delaney Fields, Chief Diversity Officer. Dr. Holly Smith, Assistant Dean of Student Affairs for Programs. Ms. Jill Still, Vice President for University Advancement. Ms. Nita Hudson, Lecturer of Music. And Mr. Craig Turnage, Executive Director of Alumni Relations. Please join me in recognizing this distinguished group. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium our student regent, Ms. Ireland Bramhall.
Good evening, everyone. I would also like to welcome you to this commencement ceremony. This is a wonderful and exciting time for all of us, especially for our graduates and their friends and family. Please remember that each graduate and guest deserves to enjoy a ceremony without inappropriate or excessive interruptions. Please do not disrupt the proceedings with prolonged noise, the use of air horns, or other such activities. We are so glad you're here, and I hope it's a great day for all. Thank you so much, and Axum Jacks.
Good evening and welcome to the Fall 2020 graduation ceremony of Stephen F. Austin State University. I'd especially like to welcome the parents and other family members who are attending today, because I know for a student to graduate from an institution of higher education, it often requires a sacrifice from all members of the family. In addition, we are all aware that the holidays are approaching soon. I cannot think of a better present for a parent than to receive or have a son and daughter receive a graduation or a certificate or a diploma from SFA. To the students who are graduating today, I would like to congratulate you and tell you how proud we are that you selected SFA as your university. We say that we challenge minds and change lives. When you reflect on your time here, I think you will be able to agree that between your very first class and this celebration today, your mind was challenged and you have transformed in ways that will help you take on the world. Between all 5 of our graduation ceremonies this weekend, more than 1,000 SFA students will become more than 1,000 SFA graduates and alumni. I'm going to call out a variety of categories. And if you are in one of them, as students, please stand and continue to stand as we see if we can end with all of our graduates standing. Students, if you are a veteran or currently serving in the military, please stand and remain standing. And thank you for your service. If you are the first in your family to attend college, please stand. If you are raising children, please stand. If you worked while taking classes, please stand. And, are we ready? If you're happy you don't need to take another test, please stand. And finally, everybody, congratulations and be proud to be a lumberjack. You know, earning a degree, you may be seated. Earning a degree is not easy. You certainly know that. The road to a degree is seldom a smooth one. You know that. It's full of ups and downs, but through your persistence and with the help of your professors and others across the university, here you are. You made it. I urge you to remain loyal to your university and keep us advised of your successes in the years ahead. And now, our faculty. Without a strong and committed faculty, none of these graduates would be here today. I'd like to thank each faculty member here for their dedication to the discipline, your dedication to teaching, and your commitment to our university and our students. There's no doubt in my mind that the students that are here today owe a special debt of gratitude to you, our faculty. Let us stand and thank the faculty. So, as we know, COVID-19 has changed a lot of things. And in a normal ceremony right now, I would be introducing the commencement speaker. But today, I serve as the commencement speaker. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. First, I'm proud to serve as the 9th president of Stephen F. Austin State University and became the president about 18 months ago. So I guess you could say I'm a sophomore. In that short time, however, I have fallen in love with SFA, its students, its traditions, and its values. And what a wonderful community we have. It's great to be here and have the opportunity to speak to you today. To begin, I'd like to give you a little bit about who I am personally and professionally in order to give you a framework for my background experience that led me here. My story actually begins in a very small, rural, northern Adirondack village of Malone, an economically challenged community in the northern foothills of the Adirondack Mountains. I, like we saw many of our students, was a first-generation college student that came from a very low socioeconomic background who was on free and reduced lunch throughout my schooling. My mom worked most of the time in the home. My dad was a laborer with the Department of Transportation. And it's from my parents that I learned about hard work, dedication, loyalty, and also learned that hand-me-downs are okay. And even in high school, wearing parents, you remember Sears Tough Skins with double knees, that those are okay too. My father worked for the highway department in a job that was brutally difficult, out in the hot sun during the summer and during the frigid winters as well. Yet, he was determined, with the little means we had, that my brothers and I would go to college and get a degree. Not so we wouldn't have challenges, but rather so we would have choices. That's what a college degree does for you. Regardless of your field of study, a degree gives you choice about the challenges you will accept. So, throughout my formal schooling, like many of you, I participated in many school activities, everything from undergraduate research through college sports. From that schooling, I learned some valuable lessons. The importance of mentoring, and I know many of you have had very strong faculty mentors. My desire to give back and to be a mentor. Teamwork, collaboration, and respect for competitors, who are actually today some of my best friends, and how hard work, perseverance, and loyalty can pay off. Let me ask you, graduates, how about your journey with SFA? Who knew when you began your journey toward this college degree the challenges that would be placed in front of you? That we would be wearing masks on a daily basis, and they'd be a regular component of our wardrobe, and for many, a fashion statement. That whether or not to meet with other people, our families, our loved ones, in group settings could become an absolute gut-wrenching dilemma. And that hand sanitizer and bathroom tissue would become hot commodities. And in the face of all of these challenges, through your resilience, through your persistence, and through your patience, you made the choice to persevere. You succeeded in spite of the challenges of this COVID climate. The same resilience and persistence that brought you to this moment will sustain you into your future. And although the future may feel more unknown than ever, our nation and its citizens have faced challenges in the past. This is not our first pandemic. It won't be our last. But like our predecessors who faced national challenges in the past, it is vital to know that we are ready and willing to journey into the unknown, that we choose to continue to work towards our goals and our dreams when circumstances around us change. Because that's the one thing I can guarantee: normal never lasts very long. But your lumberjack experience has prepared you for the challenges you'll face in the future. Think back. Think back to the first time you began your journey as an SFA student and everything you've learned since that time. How much more experienced you are than you were then. The confidence you have developed. How prepared you are for a career in your chosen field. This transformational experience, the personal growth you've made from your first days with SFA to now, will serve as a guide for you in the future to never give up, never give in, to use your degree to positively impact your career, your family, and use your degree to help your community. Your degree opens doors to a new world. It gives you, as I indicated before, choices. Lumberjacks before you have become doctors, lawyers. They've earned Nobel Prizes and Academy Awards. They become governors and state legislators, and they've built business empires. Olympic soccer star Abby Wambach recently said that Our collective success is determined by individual accountability. She said the greatest teams are made up of individual players who fling themselves towards the soccer ball because they each relentlessly believe in their own greatness. So be relentless champions of your own abilities. I believe that you can't wait for that moment when the game ball comes to you to decide whether you're good enough. You need to decide that now. No one else can. And you must continue to work toward greatness. Lifelong learning, especially now, is no longer optional. You must continue to grow intellectually. So, look at what you have accomplished and the environment in which you accomplished it. Now you can be bold. You've earned that right. Believe in yourself, even when no one else does. In fact, especially when no one else does. And you know, Wambach was right when she said that there will become a time when the ball comes to you. And when that happens, when it's your turn to make a difference, make a choice to show up as if your collective future depends on you, because it does. So, Lumberjacks, congratulations on your achievements. I know the diploma you are about to receive will make your holiday season even brighter and your family's holiday season even brighter. And as always, Axum.
Thank you, President Gordon. Will the candidates for the master's degree please rise? President Gordon, each of these candidates has completed the appropriate course of study for the master's degree, and each is recommended to you by the graduate faculty and the Dean of Graduate Studies as being qualified for the rights and privileges of a person of wisdom.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree. Please come forward.
Dominique Chavea Haynes. Cassandra Elaine Kutiv.
Andrew J. Marcus. Hollis Cole Thompson. Michelle Stuckey. Robert Lee Arnold III. Matthew James Holloway. Morgan Lynn Hutto. Cody Scott.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please rise? President Gordon, each of these candidates has completed requirements for the baccalaureate degree, and each is recommended to you by the faculty and the Council of Deans as being qualified for the rights and privileges of a person of reason.
The College of Fine Arts, Dr. Addison C. Buddy Himes, Dean.
Graduating magna cum laude, Juan Carlos Garcia. Joshua Mendoza Jank. Tristan Taylor LeBlanc. Graduating summa cum laude, Joshua Andrew Mockery. Graduating magna cum laude, Bailey Samuel Owen. Jasmine Nicole Patterson. Dana Marie Phillips. Graduating summa cum laude, Hannah Airy Pittman. Sarah Marie Rutherford. Dustin Kyle Barnes. Graduating magna cum laude, Kason Berry. Graduating cum laude, Jake Thomas Blazik. Jasmine Renee Bork. William Jacob Bulmer. Graduating summa cum laude, Emily F. Cruz. Kelsey Renee David. Graduating summa cum laude, Ethan K. Donnert. Jackson Frederick Fries. Graduating magna cum laude, Caleb Garrett Fox. Rosa I. Galarza Morales. Graduating summa cum laude, Shelby K. Gibson. Graduating magna cum laude, Riley Aaron Green. Peyton Bradley Locke. Charles Gregory Oliveri. Heather Denise Payne. Thomas Patrick Schrader. Graduating cum laude, Ariana Marie Sessoms. Armando Ray Silvas. Graduating cum laude, Sydney Elizabeth Talbot. Graduating summa cum laude university scholar, Quinn R. Walstead. Graduating magna cum laude, Marina Emily Aoki. Shelby Beth Brown. Kiona Burgess. Marcia Gabriela Castaneda. Taylor Jacqueline Davis. Daniel Ryan Durzik. Amanda Nicole Garcia. Graduating magna cum laude, Jonathan Godwin Jeffers. Brandon Taylor LaFoon. Graduating cum laude, Olivia Grace Mancini. Graduating magna cum laude, Abdiel Martinez. J. Alejandro Morales. Graduating summa cum laude, Fabiana Gioia Mosca. Alina Vladislavovna Nebzhidovskaya. Graduating summa cum laude, Taylor Nicole Radford. Graduating cum laude, university scholar, Sarah Stevenson. Victor Hugo Torres. Kenneth Joel Waldrop. Brian Taylor Wondra.
The College of Liberal and Applied Arts, Dr. Brian Murphy, Dean.
Allison K. Dabney. Graduating summa cum laude, Ben Taylor Adams. Jonathan Olorotimi Adewusi. Ana Priscilla Aguirre Garcia. Amanda Alanis. Corina Victoria Alegria. Taylor Nicole Antwine. Virginia Marina Blanton. Cooper Wyeth Carroll. Christopher Alexander Chiaffi. Kevin Christopher Coleman. Allison Michelle Compass. Katie Ray Cox. Alexa Ziona Dean. Graduating magna cum laude, Abigail Denman. Graduating summa cum laude, Claire Patricia Dupre. Megan Claire Eaglehouse. Elena Foster. Mary Carmen Garcia. Denise Gonzalez. Jasmine Jacqueline Gonzalez. Mariela Gonzalez. Jasmine Hamilton. Graduating magna cum laude, university scholar, Cami Rochelle Hart. Royan Van Hassel. Kelsey Reese Henson. Madeline Renee Hill. Desiree M. Hipolito. Justice Champagne Hoyle. Austin Michael Cossack. Chelsea Renee Lovell. Colton J. Lunday. Juan F. Martinez. Madeline Cheyenne Miller. Aaron Duncan Munn. Madeline Brooke Myers. Graduating cum laude, Aaliyah Madison Overshone. Graduating magna cum laude, university scholar, Alexandria Elise Owens. Camila Pacheco. Grant Yancey Payne. Brandon Lee Pierce. Julie Rose Provenzano. Brianna Michelle Rhodes. Luis Osorio Ruperto. Graduating cum laude, Cassidy Ray Scott. Samuel Alexander Servine. Graduating magna cum laude, Anthony R. Shaw. Caleb Matthew Stanford. Casey Steinhauer. Michaela Simone Stratton. Graduating magna cum laude, Aranzazu Tapia Onate. Alexis Brianna Thames. Graduating summa cum laude, Carolyn Leckie Townsend. Gary D. Trevino. Nicholas Todd Watkins. Courtney P. Whaley. Graduating magna cum laude, Taylor Ann Young. Tanya Sarai Zarate. Leanna J. Ziden. Graduating summa cum laude, Joshua Robert Cole. Graduating cum laude, Cody Dwight Cooper. Dustin Leslie Sales. Sierra Lorin Kraus. Graduating summa cum laude, Devin Aaron Williams. Graduating magna cum laude, Caitlin and Beatrice Chirac. Caroline Elise Austin. Elizabeth Lynn Benitez. Jay Cashlin Berner. Jade Kiera Trayshawn Boyce. Megan Ann Carswell. Javier Valdez Castañeda II. Second Lieutenant Haley Mae Clark. Rebecca Ann Cochran. Hunter Ryan Collins. Jade Danielle Contreras. Justifer Joseph Davis. Mallory Ruth Dotson. Graduating magna cum laude, Hunter Dusek. Connor W. Gilbertson. Timothy Garrett Heath. Graduating cum laude university scholar, Amanda Lee Hope. Graduating cum laude, Robert Trammell Hughes. Joy Tamaria Humphrey. Graduating cum laude, Nictalia D. Jules. Madeline Grace Kelly. Malachi A. Kirkpatrick. Victoria Alicia Lindsay. Brooke Lopez. Graduating cum laude, Marisol Gabrielle Maybe. Drake Edward Malcolm. Alexandra Elizabeth Mansell. Graduating magna cum laude, university scholar, Lauren Danielle Murta. Savannah Grace Monroe. Frank Vincent Pagano. Austin Brian Pierce. University scholar, Emily Ann Primrose. Genevieve Ray. Alan Reyes. Tammy Darlene Rhodes. Valisha Majid Rishmawi. Graduating magna cum laude, John M. Serrano. Imani Renee Silcat. Timothy D. Sitton II. Kaylee Elizabeth Smith. Brendan Sean Stevens. Cassidy N. Stewart. Ariana Taheri. Graduating magna cum laude, Tatum Renee Tier. London Avery Urbanus. Cheyenne Deshay Williams. Sheridan Lee Williams. Ashley Nicole Woolard. Graduating summa cum laude, Hayden Lee Young. Jessica Lynn Brown. Heather Lynn Charpentier. Carissa Monet Cooper. Alma Patricia Covarrubias. Graduating cum laude, Maria Areli Cruz. Graduating magna cum laude, University Scholar, Brenna Brielle Curbo. Rachel May Defina. Keandra Luche Garrett. Rachel Elizabeth Hill. Kevin Horace. Graduating cum laude, Jeremy Jerome Jeffrey. Kiana Rontanique McDade. Mia D. McGill. Paula Myrna Morales. Takita Crochet Page. Graduating magna cum laude, Cynthia Palomino. Angela Denise Robinson. Graduating magna cum laude, Bethany Asriel Sherling. Graduating cum laude, Chantel Seward. Graduating summa cum laude, Chloe Faith Sledge. Lillian Gale Sims. Brooke Weilman.
As we near the conclusion of our ceremony, we want to thank you for sharing this celebration of the accomplishments of our students this evening. Please know that you're always welcome on this campus, and we hope you'll return frequently. At this time, Mr. Craig Turnage will offer brief congratulatory remarks to our graduates, and following his remarks, we will stand and join Ms. Nita Hudson in singing the university song. You'll find the words on the back of the program, or you may follow the words on the screen. At the conclusion of the university song, the platform party will depart, followed by the academic recession, and guests and students will be dismissed by section by the announcer.
On behalf of the SFA Alumni Association and over 100,000 living SFA alumni, it is my pleasure to welcome all of you into the alumni family. Congratulations. We look forward to you being an active member in the Alumni Association. So now, for those of you that wear the SFA ring, it is time for you to turn your ring around with the SFA facing away from you as a symbol to the world that you are a proud SFA alumnus. Graduates, move your tassels. Merry Christmas, congratulations, and act some jacks.
In order to dismiss safely, please remain seated until your section is called. In order to avoid crowd congestion, once your section is dismissed, proceed to exit and parking lot area. Members of the platform, you may exit.